and there are many challenges. The major ones that you mentioned right now, we don't have the process to issue licensing is very lengthy. To have a land allocated for industries, it's not an easy going process. This is maybe somehow related to the scarcity of lands in the country. It's a small country. However, this is my, on a personal level, this is a challenge I'm trying to resolve many of these things. The first thing I did is to look at the procedure and review the procedure that we follow to to allocate plots, industrial plots, or to issue licensing. To review all of this and to put ways to change the procedure, it needs time. This is why 6 months it's not enough to change everything. However, it's in the process. Just a week ago, we approved the standards to allocate industrial plots. Very transparent, very easy. I think it will be easier after that to allocate industrial plots. Secondly, to have the full industrial plot, the infrastructure ready. It takes a long time to go through the other government entities. You need their approval. The whole government is now having is in the process of reviewing the whole process for all licensing approval, for even typical daily procedures. Change is not easy. It usually needs time. And we are working on changing these things. On the other hand, if we look at the small, medium enterprises, this sector, even though there are some efforts to motivate, to encourage this very strategic sector, in another word, the process now, again, from the government is to have all of these efforts gathered under one umbrella. And this is, again, something that I took personally. We drafted a law for the SMEs, and this law will, under this law, we will have an authority who will provide technical support, who will provide finance, and who will look at ways to facilitate the procedure for foreign as well as local investors. Again, we have the country, Kuwait, they passed a law in year 2000 to encourage foreign investors. However, this law was not efficient. And this is why now we have a full new version for the law, and it will be passed soon, within less than 1 year at the parliament, as soon as we finish the election. As soon as this law is effective, I'm sure the procedure for foreign investors will be easier. However, now the Foreign Investment Office is facilitating many things for foreign investors. And unfortunately, many foreign investors, they don't know that. The ministry, as well as the foreign, who's under the jurisdiction of the ministry, is trying to promote, is trying to make things easier, as well as make things clear for foreign investors in terms of the procedure, the facilities for them. As soon as they enter the country, they don't need to come to the ministry. The office will facilitate everything. And this is, again, it's not known for foreign investors. As soon as they, if in case they want to invest in Kuwait, or if they want to have investment opportunities, they go directly for the foreign investor office. And this office will be the arm for them. It will facilitate things. It will show them what are the advantages, what are the facilities they can acquire in the country. And there are some. Let's talk about the development plan. Again, we have a challenge in terms of the economy. Kuwait is, let's say, totally depends on the oil revenue. One of the major objectives of the development plan is to diversify the economy. and maybe internally with the Kuwait Industrial Authority, the new standards are set in a way to encourage more new industries, and not only chemicals, you name it. It's we need to diversify the economy. We position ourselves in a way to even the standards. We need to export more. We need to diversify the industries that we have in Kuwait. Maybe Kuwait is very low in terms of exports, in terms of other than the oil exports, we don't export much. So this is again a major objective, to have Kuwait concentrating on some sectors like industry, like SMEs. Even the Kuwait as a financial hub. Now, if you can see, the city is full with many towers. These towers, the country is trying to position itself as a commercial and trade hub for the region, for the GCC region.